Hello, hello. I'm going to go over a big news story today, and then I'm going to go over some highly sensitive military information privately received from the Cybertruck bomber in Las Vegas before he set off a bomb to blow up his rental car as well as the Trump hotel. This is very crazy. This stuff should have been handed off to the FBI, but it's been shared publicly. And so I'm going to go through the Bomber's Manifesto with you later in this video. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing these videos. It helps me out as a small news station. So thank you so much. President Joe Biden recently raised eyebrows by awarding the prestigious Presidential Citizens Medal to a longtime friend of his, Bob Sager. Sager, who is a photographer and philanthropist, earned the award after he allegedly created opportunities for low-income people abroad. As you could have expected, Sager has been very supportive of the Biden family and Hunter's pardon. Sager stated to the Los Angeles Times, "It's been a long, difficult road. They've been under constant aggressive scrutiny and something like 6 years. Today is the first day they can wake up and not have that as part of their first thoughts." He additionally claimed Hunter's gun trial, in which a jury of his peers found him guilty on all accounts, was cruel. At the time, he reacted to the guilty verdict by stating, "I can't believe this is happening. Hunter has put so much of his struggle on display. He's been given chances and wasted many chances, but he's as vulnerable as any person I've ever seen." So this guy has been promoting Hunter Biden being pardoned, and now his daddy, Joe Biden, is giving this guy one of the highest awards that a president can give out. And not only to him, but to 20 other people. Now, unfortunately, it seems Biden is being extremely biased, giving this award to anyone he happens to like. As I stated yesterday, he's already awarded Warhawk Liz Cheney with a medal. The medal is supposed to be for those who do exemplary deeds or service for his or her country or fellow citizen. I guess supporting foreign wars and bashing on Donald Trump counts as community service, right? Like, what has Liz Cheney done to make America better? Now, during a recent White House press conference, Joe Biden attempted to defend himself against these claims by explaining why he has given Liz Cheney this award. Biden stated, "As vice chair of the committee on the January 6th attack, Liz Cheney has raised her voice and reached across the aisle to defend our nation and the ideal we stand for: freedom, dignity, and decency." So in essence, he's admitting that if you trash on Donald Trump, you're a good citizen and you've done your duty to America. Now, as Joe continues to hand out medals and pardons to those who don't deserve it, his VP, Kamala Harris, has botched the one thing you should never do: the Pledge of Allegiance. Kamala Harris was opening the Senate for the first day of the 119th U.S. Congress and was off to a bad start. Harris then said, "Please join me in pledging allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the United States." Then the chamber continues to sing, and she corrects herself, "I pledge allegiance to the flag." She went on to flub the Pledge of Allegiance multiple times. People are now starting to question whether she had been drinking that day, as how can the Vice President of the United States of America not know the Pledge of Allegiance? But of course, now that Biden has lost, it is once again becoming okay to trash talk the man. For instance, former Obama official Steve Ratner has admitted that the border issue wasn't one of Biden's finest moments as president. After looking at an incoming image comparing the border crossings under Biden versus Donald Trump, he stated, "You can see what happened here. Trump is not wrong when he talks about how border crossings were quite low. They're running about 74,000 a month when he left office. They, in fact, did shoot up. Some of it was something Biden said, and some was that they put a moratorium, for example, on deportations. In fact, it got up to 300,000 people a month. So while the mainstream media was gaslighting us that things aren't bad at the border and that Biden is doing an excellent job, now this former Obama official is saying, holy crap, look at this dip when Trump's in office, and then look at it skyrocket when Biden takes over. In response, Donald Trump Jr. stated, so 4 years later, when the obvious can no longer hurt Democrats, they tell the truth. Trump was right again. Of course Trump was right. He's been right on so many things. If only they would leave this man alone so that he can do his job. But now they want him back in New York City so that they can sentence him. Some are saying that they might try to put him in jail, while Juan Merchan, the judge, has signaled he just wants to shame and humiliate Trump, not actually throw him into Riker Island. Now, it's no secret that the border crossings have hit record highs under the Biden administration, but everyone acted like it was no big deal. When did it become acceptable for illegal immigrants to receive free housing, monthly food stamps, benefits, while American families struggle to meet ends meet? And that's not even mentioning other crazy things like Haitian immigrants eating pets in Springfield, Ohio. Now, today, House Speaker Mike Johnson outlined 3 key initiatives he plans to pursue now that he is the new Speaker of the House. Number 1, he wants to create a working group of independent experts, not corrupt lobbyists and special interest groups, to work with DOJ and our committee on implementing recommended government and spending reform to protect the American taxpayer. Number 2, task that working group with reviewing existing audits of federal agencies and entities created by Congress and put a report on his desk. 3, request House committees undertake aggressive authorization and appropriation reviews, including providing additional resources where needed to expose irresponsible or illegal practices and hold agencies and individuals accountable that have weaponized the government against the American people. Now, in response, Donald Trump extended his support to Mike Johnson on Truth Social, saying, good luck today for Speaker Mike Johnson, a fine man of great ability who is very close to having 100% support. Now, shortly after that, Mike Johnson secured his position as Speaker of the House after 2 Republicans switched their vote last second, and he received the 218 necessary votes in order to remain Speaker of the House. Now, according to Punchbowl News founder Jake Sherman, the congressmen swiftly changed their minds after having a private phone call with President Trump. Sherman stated, Donald Trump weighed in with Rep. Ralph Norman and Keith Self after they voted against Mike Johnson's bid for Speaker. Ultimately, he got the votes needed. With that being with things being so close, Mike Johnson can't do anything but admit that Donald Trump is the reason he remains Speaker of the House. Now, I look forward to seeing if these two can work well together because they need to. America wants change. America wants responsible spending. They want accountability. So if Mike Johnson can't do this, then we need somebody like Matt Gaetz to step in and boot him out like he did Kevin McCarthy. But let me know over in the comments, are you excited about Mike Johnson? I'm starting to wonder if maybe Donald Trump just kept him in office because there's such a slim margin in the House already that he just wanted to retain control. I mean, for heaven's sakes, we were within a couple of votes of Hakeem Jeffries becoming Speaker of the House while Republicans have the majority. Wouldn't that have just been absolutely stupid? All right, now I've got a big story about the Las Vegas bomber, but first a word from our sponsor. Black Forest Supplements is the group I use for the supplement NMN. And today they have an incredible New Year's offer you won't want to miss. I read today that RFK Jr. now believes he has the votes necessary in order to get his nomination confirmed as the head of the Health and Human Services so that he can go after Big Pharma and go after the FDA. Now, just 2 days after this tweet, Black Forest had a major win alongside the Natural Product Association, where a court ruled that the FDA was unfairly enforcing rules against NMN products. For now, the FDA cannot take strict action against NMN products while the case is on hold. This is a huge victory for Americans and their right to choose what's best for their own health. The FDA has been trying to reclassify NMN from a supplement to a drug, giving pharmaceutical companies control and making NMN something that you have to have a prescription for. So they're taking this away. Now, why do you want NMN? There's something in your cell called NAD+, and you need that. It's like the energy of your cell, right? And every year that you live, that goes down. Well, NMN is a precursor to rebuilding those NAD levels. So we should be grateful for people like Donald Trump that care about our health, RFK Jr. that cares about our health, and Black Forest fighting the FDA on your behalf to keep NMN a supplement versus a doctor-ordered prescription that only Big Pharma can make money off of. Now, I've been using NMN for years. It's been proven to reduce weight, lower cholesterol and blood pressure, and has even earned the nickname the Limitless Pill because it does so many incredible things. Now, I want to tell you guys about a special New Year's offer from NMN. It's very, very generous. Right now, if you buy one bottle, you get one free. You can go to blackforestsupplements.com/Steve or snap a photo of the QR code in the upper right-hand corner, and you can go take advantage of that. I'm also going to put a link down below so that you can check it out. But it's amazing stuff. All right, now concerning the win, Donald Trump stated, "Congratulations to Speaker Mike Johnson for receiving an unprecedented vote of confidence in Congress. Mike will be a great speaker, and our country will be the beneficiary. The people of America have waited 4 years for common sense, strength, and leadership. They'll get it now, and America will be greater than ever before." And with this rough start out of the way, Speaker Johnson declared that securing the border will be Congress's top priority. He stated, "In this Congress, we will renounce the status quo. We will listen to the voices of the people. We will act quickly and will start by defending our nation's borders." That's the number one priority. In coordination with President Trump, this Congress will give our border and immigration enforcement agents the resources they need to do their job. We will secure the border. We will deport dangerous, criminal, illegal aliens, and finally finish building the border wall. Well, let's see how it goes, right? A lot of people in Congress talk a big game, but I want to see action. I know that President Trump is a man of action, and I want to see Mike Johnson be a man of action. All right, now, I have some crazy details here. We now have more details about the Las Vegas Cybertruck bomber. Like the New Orleans guy, he just went through a nasty divorce where he was feeling rejected and dejected. However, I think there might be more to this guy's story than we know. I'm going to give you a taste of this, but I recommend that you go watch the Sean Ryan show here on Rumble as well as on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Sean Ryan is former special ops military, and he was sent a private email by the Las Vegas Cybertruck bomber. So here's what it had to say. Let me pull this up really quick so that you guys can see this with me. I hate when my computer doesn't work. Boy, I apologize. Welcome to live TV, right? Okay, here it goes. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Okay, so let me read this to you so that you guys know what is going on here. Okay, he says, I urge everyone to dedicate at least 45 minutes to fully grasp the detail that has unfolded over the past few days. This episode takes a deep dive into the manifesto, an email sent by Matt Leibelsberger himself. Within the chilling document, Leibelsberger boldly declares, "What I'm going to send you is going to change the course of humanity." Matt Leibelsberg, a former Green Beret, is at the center of this story. Just days after he drove a Tesla Cybertruck loaded with explosives to Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. The Cybertruck incident has raised serious questions about Leibelsberg's motivation, his credibility, and the information he shared. In this episode, we unpack the manifesto's contents, which include allegations of advanced drone technology, U.S. war crimes in Afghanistan, and the use of gravity propulsion systems by China. What's chilling is the same individual who also named the Sean Ryan show, we corroborate during this interview. Now, here are just 2 paragraphs of the email that was sent. So let me read these to you. I've been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they are looking to move on me and are likely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive VBE IED. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the admin, DOD, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes of over 125 buildings. 65 were struck because of CIVCAS that killed hundreds of civilians in a single day. Now, I'm going to put a link down below so that you can go watch the interview with Sean Ryan and this other gentleman who also received a copy of the manifesto. But in there, they detail military war crimes against civilians. In there, he details the fact that China and the United States have drone technology that they've been keeping secret from the American people. Stuff so secretive that they could literally sneak up on the White House and you wouldn't know that they're there. He also talks about like anti-gravity technology that these world leaders have that they are hiding from the global human population. So it's really interesting. This guy, you know, what looks like on the surface is a dejected, struggling former PTSD military guy who recently went through a divorce. And now we're finding out that he may be getting tracked by the DOD, the Pentagon, the FBI, that he was going to come forward as a whistleblower. And so he packs up all of his belongings. He packs up this bomb. He's trying to get to Mexico. And when he thinks that they're on to him, he goes and blows himself up in front of the Trump Hotel. I don't know what to make of all of this. The interview is super interesting. It doesn't come across as lies to me. It comes across as so strange that it's probably true, but I'm going to leave it down below. But let me know, do you guys think that there is an FBI cover-up? Do you guys think that there might be some truth to what this manifesto is saying? That this guy was going to come forward and expose war crimes as well as secret government technology? I mean, we've been seeing drones everywhere. And now this guy blows himself up. Like, why would you blow yourself up? I don't know. Let me know over in the comments what you think. I apologize. My throat kept giving out tonight. I have a cold, but I am dedicated to bringing you guys the best news on the internet. So if you could, please give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you.